Addiction and substance abuse can be difficult to overcome by yourself.
Being around others who inspire and relate can be life-changing in fighting addiction.
Today we meet a Twin Cities gym owner who's discovered the power of fitness.
WCCO photojournalist Tony Peterson takes us to the Twin Cities Wellness Center and Recovery Gym.
Welcome to the Twin Cities Wellness Center and Recovery Gym.
We've been open since 2022. It's been 2.5 years now. I can relate to every single person that comes in here in one way, shape, or form, and they get that. My mom and stepdad kicked me out when I was 12, and I went to Minnesota, way up north, Nevis, where my grandparents were at. It was a huge mess for a really long time. Ended up going back to Ohio a couple years later after my dad died. My first incarceration was 2014, and I was pregnant, 6 months pregnant. The second incarceration, they gave me 74 months, and I was able to do boot camp, and which saved 48 months off my sentence if I did it, and I did it. It was the turning point in my life. The struggle is real coming out of prison. Like, the first time I got out, I felt like I was set up to fail. I've been bulimic and anorexic for 25 years, and the whole time during having an eating disorder and being hospitalized for it 4 times, I never understood exercise. I thought exercise was getting on the treadmill and watching the calories go that you ate for the day. Like, that's what exercise was until boot camp. And they had us up every morning, 45 minutes for PT, and it was like how I felt afterwards. I'm like, oh my God, like, I'm smiling with my eyes. I feel like I'm on top of the world. And then that's when I learned what exercise does for you. So that's when it became a part of my life. What I developed for here is essentially just what helped me. We have actively in the program, we have 52 clients right now. We're staffed to have 64. I think everybody's recovery is different. And my eyes have been open to that since we've started this. You know, I had such a much smaller mind about treatment and recovery than I do now. I had the mental health, the eating disorder, and the substance abuse. And this right here, it can help. I just don't want to let anybody down, and I really do want somebody to see my story and say, like, well, if she can do it, I can do it.
I like how open she was, kind of vulnerable with what she's been through. It's tough to share.
But I think by sharing it, I mean, I think you do draw people that go, oh, she can relate. You know, she's lived this, and that, and now she's on a better path. So, yeah.
Good for her.
Yeah,
and
congratulations.
If you want to find more information about Crystal and the center, you can go to tcwcrg.com.